This is the first time I've seen something like this. The car comes with a birth certificate. Timing chain snap, guides are all broken. We are going to take a gamble. Hopefully it is not damaged. If it is, then we most likely will exceed the value. What's going on, guys? Starting another video. We got the third car of the challenge already. It's sitting over here. We're already tearing it down. He ended up working out like the last time. We bought the car the same day that we sold the X6. The car was actually sitting here in the lot. It's from one of my good customers. They've been a customer for a very long time. And this one was actually a car that they bought in Germany. They built the car. Since I told you guys before, the car came from Germany. This is the first time I've seen something like this. The car comes with a birth certificate, which is really, really cool. We're not allowed to keep this. This is something nice that he wants to keep for himself for his records. So we're just gonna have a copy of it made. We don't see that here in the States. As you can see, the city in the state, Germany. It's my boy Derek. We're gonna have him tell you guys the story of the car a little bit.
So the car was built. So basically, I had the car ordered in 2011. I paid for the 2011, but it wasn't mass produced until 2012 April. So it took them a couple months to get it just like I wanted. So this 5 Series actually has extra leg room in the front than most 5 Series do. And so it was done in April. That's how the birth certificate came out. Yeah. So it's birthed in April. So the car is technically, this April would be 14 years old. I'm the only owner. You have to drive it for like 1,500 miles before they actually gave you a code to release it for the higher speed limit. So I drove 1,500 miles in Europe on the Autobahn, balls to the wall.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, balls to the wall. And then by the time it hit 1,500, I brought it to the States. So I've had it all over the world. Amsterdam, Brussels, London, Germany. I've driven it from Montana all the way over to Texas, from Texas all the way up here. So
oh, cool.
It's all highway miles.
Yeah, and just so you guys know, Derek has been in the military. That's how, you know, he had the car over in Germany. That's how he bought the car there. And it's really cool to buy something with history like that, you know. And I'm helping a brother out, you know. He doesn't want to spend the money, so we're paying what he wants for the car. And, you know, the car staying in house. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. And he's one of our customers, like I mentioned. He has 2 other BMWs.
One other BMW.
One other one,
so
right?
7 Series.
Yeah. So that's the story of the 5 Series.
I'm crying.
So I'm gonna show you guys how it looks. Car is in great condition. New tires, brakes are new. Interior is in good condition as well. And they just couldn't justify putting all that money in the car, since the car is worth around 5,000 to 6,000, and the repair was going to be more than that if the engine happened to be damaged, which we are going to take a gamble pretty much and do the timing chains and see if the engine hopefully is not damaged. If it is, then we most likely will exceed the value that we could possibly sell the car for. But timing chain snapped, the guides are all broken, as you can see here in the oil pan. And I just realized that the car is not all-wheel drive either. I thought the car was all-wheel drive, but it's not. So this one comes with the plastic pan. Plastic pan is not the all-wheel drive one, because the metal one, the axles go through. So yeah, this is how he looks inside. It looks really, really bad. And he actually took out the oil pump guide as well, which is what I'm most afraid of. The chain spins the oil pump as well, so the oil pump is actually what fell first. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna take some bearing caps out and see if there was any damages to the engine. Again, hopefully there was none, and we'll be able to do the timing chain job, do a couple of other things that the car needs, like the headlight. It's a very known problem with the 5 Series F10. They tend to fail the seal internally. As you can see, they probably try to glue this already, which unfortunately doesn't work on these headlights. You got to replace the whole headlight assembly. in order to stop the water from getting in. We're probably gonna source a used headlight for that, but so far car looks good. Car does need a couple of other things. We're gonna do, you know, minimum stuff. Hopefully the car runs without having to replace the engine, and then we're gonna clean it up really good, and we're going to hopefully not have to replace the engine. All right, let's finish up this timing chain job and keep you guys updated. Yeah, guys, it's unbelievable. If you guys are doing this, it's unbelievable what cleaning does to the car. You know, when you're flipping something and you just clean the car, it's amazing what a cleaning, what a change it does to the car. Ground strap, really bad as well. So we're gonna get a new one. It's a common BMW thing. You know, ground straps are, you know, if I pull hard enough, this thing will rip. Here's the engine. We're gonna pull the pump out and make sure the bearings are salvageable. You know, the pump, the oil pump has to come out in order to check the rod bearings and stuff, and hope that they're good. And this is the oil sprocket, you know, for the oil pump, and this is what was just riding and not spinning the oil pump. So that's why I'm afraid, because you can see the tensioner is all the way out here. But yeah, we'll take this thing apart and see if we're gonna be able to save it. All right, timing chains are done. So first start. Yeah, buddy, she runs. So we did look at the bearings, and they ended up being in good condition. I believe they probably stopped the car, you know, didn't try driving it. The car just, you know, died in the garage. So that contributes a lot for the engine being possible to be saved. But again, we had to do all the timing chains, the guides and everything, and a couple of other parts here. So yeah, she's running. We threw brand new spark plugs in it. They were bad because they were trying to start the car, so we just took them out and they were full of fuel. We replaced them, and now it's the start after we put the brand new spark plugs in. So everything happened to be good. Car is running, driving. We didn't drive it yet, we just finished it up. We didn't even put the wheels yet. So we're gonna wash up the engine, clean it up, and then do the rest of the stuff that I had mentioned to you guys. As far as, you know, the maintenance items, the headlight, we'll try to do something about it. You know, the ground cable, some suspension stuff that the car needed, flushes, and make sure the car is good. But for now, yeah, she runs, she's alive. Let's go. Engine running, nice and clean. Now we're gonna have to get a new belt for it, air filter, and the ground strap. We're gonna have to replace the battery as well. The battery is not holding charge, but she's almost good to go. Timing chains are done, so now we gotta put the wheels, clean it up really good. Underneath, suspension, like we always do with all of the cars, interior, and she'll be good to go. Yeah, since we had the wheels out, cleaned the wheel wells really good. Car's in really good condition. Boys cleaned it up really good. As you guys can see, the suspension, the wheel wells, that's all the gunk that came out of it. We're cleaning the wheels now on the outside. Washed up the calipers. Yeah, car's looking really good. We had a problem with the oil level sensor, which ended up being leaking. We couldn't really tell before because there was oil all over. There was a bunch of oil leaks. We fixed that up. So now we're just gonna have to replace the oil level sensor, put a fresh new one in, and put all the panels that the boys are washing outside, put the panels back, and she should be good to go. Guys, not for nothing, this is the cleanest car of the challenge so far. The cleanest by far. I mean, we did put a little bit of money into it, but it's the cleanest car. We have the jumper pack in here because we got to do a battery on the car. It's not holding charge. We already have the battery on the way. We're gonna replace that. We're gonna replace the ground strap. Timing chains are already in. We also doing air filter, the belt, and a couple other things. 2 sensors, oil sensors, but look at this beauty. Like I was telling you guys, you know, a huge difference on cleaning. When you clean the car, it makes a huge difference. The car picks up value just by cleaning it. So yeah, we cleaned up the wheels really good, inside and out, detailed. Yeah, car is almost ready to go. Look on the inside of this thing, super clean. All right, so let's come to a conversation that I haven't spoken to Don yet. Here's Don.
What's up?
He wants to buy the 528, car number 4. We're naming the cars. I'm not gonna say 528 or whatever. You guys by this point know what car it is already. So car number 4, Don wants to buy car number 4. Here's the deal. I'll pay top dollar for your car, $3 grand. But I want top dollar for mine, $6 grand. We'll talk about the money off camera, but if you need a little bit of time, I'm cool with that, as long as you give me the money before we get the G80. So, does that work for you?
Yeah.
Giving me yours for 3, getting that one for 6. All right, cool. You have a deal. So, car sold. It's a really good deal. I'm happy that I'm actually helping one of ours, and just the timing chain job alone is $4 grand. Then I pay $1,200 for the car, and we put a battery in it, another $350. Ground strap, filter, belt, fresh oil, air filter. I don't know if I mentioned that already.
Oil pressure sensor.
Oil pressure sensor, oil level sensor. The car, as far as I know, only needs one thing, which is the headlight. Don knows about it, but we have plans of getting a used one or something. We're gonna make it happen. But at least he's got a good driving car. Everything's good and super clean. One owner. Extra leg space in the front, which he needs. Oh, sorry, bro. I could have missed that one. But you know, it's true though. It's got more leg space.
Oh, absolutely.
And I didn't know that until the old owner actually mentioned that to me. Like I went in the car. You actually do have more space. It's crazy. All right, guys, it's time for the breakdown. So let's see how much we actually spent on this car. So as you guys saw, me and Don agreed to $6,000 on the car. I pay $3,000 for his car, and he's giving me $3,000 on top of the 5 Series that we paid $1,200 for. So let's break down just like we did on the other cars. So the total cost, if you bring the car to a shop like mine and you don't have any hookups, you're looking at $4,300. Okay, that's a regular price. But now, just like we did with the other cars, I want to make this as realistic as possible for you guys. just in case you're doing it yourself, or you have a buddy that's helping you out, you have someone that has a shop that's hooking you up on the labor. Realistically, we spent roughly about 3 days, and we have a set price per day. I'm not going based off of my shop or anything like that. I'm just trying to make it realistic for you guys. Let's say you're taking 3 days out of your life and you have a regular job, you most likely making around this much. Okay, so let's put $300 per day, and we roughly spent about 3 days on the car, so $900. Let's see how much that brings us down to. Okay, we did the brake flush and we did the oil. So all the other stuff here I'm not charging labor on. We did the timing chain, obviously the oil pan gasket, valve cover gasket, Valvetronic, oil chain sprocket, the timing chain kit. We did a ground strap. We did the engine air filter since we were already there. We did the oil level sensor, which was leaking. We ended up doing that after the fact. We did the oil pressure sender, which was leaking as well. We did the engine belt. We did the battery, brake flush, and oil change. So we've taken the labor out of the oil change as well. All right, so $2,300 that we spent on the car, that we got for $1,200. And that's, again, if you have a buddy that's helping you out, or if you're doing the job yourself. This video is to motivate people flipping cars and doing it themselves. You on the road to a G80, and this is what you want to do with your life. You on your spare time on a Saturday, Sunday, hustling, working on the car, making it happen, and you doing this for this price. Or else you going to a shop. Obviously a shop got to make money, and a shop will be charging the price that I previously showed you guys, $4,800 roughly, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. So let's break it down here. $2,300 that we spent on the car plus $1,200 that we paid for it. We're in it for $3,500, and we sold the car to Don for $6,000. So we made, I pay a lot for his car too. He got, the highest offer that he got was $2,500, and I paid $3,000 for his car. And I put the oil pan gasket in, and I put the fuel pump in, and I'm gonna have to put a window regulator on the car, which is broken. You guys are gonna see on the next video, but I'm gonna have to put some money in Don's car, and I have to keep it short. Try to break even, because I'm making my money on this car instead, and helping a brother out sell a car for a good price, which he is. So $3,500 we're in it for, and selling it for $6,000. So yeah, we're making $2,500 on the car. We made really good money on this car, really good profit. We sold it for a good price, considering it was a good deal for me, for him. He's selling his car at a good price. He's getting this car for a good price as well, which is a really good, clean car. Needs nothing but the headlight. The headlight is the one thing that we didn't fix on the car. He's aware. He knows he's gonna get a headlight for a cost price, and we're gonna help him put it in, because we're brothers. You know, we're a family here at the M Performance, and he works for me. He's my manager, so I'm taking care of my boy. That's a wrap for this video. I'll catch you guys on the video about Don's car, which is going to be really short. We did very minimal on the car. The car is going to a very first driver, which is kind of like a friend of a family. We're doing a few things on the car. We're making sure that the car is good, drives from point A to point B, making sure everything works in the car, so she has a nice first car, and that will be Don's car. So I'll catch you guys on Don's car, which will be car number 5. And thank you guys for watching. We're on the way to a G80, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Thanks for watching.